Thanks for that, Keith. Profound words indeed. Couldn't agree more. Still to come, Helen's giving us a rundown of some of the best summer cups to enjoy in the sunshine, and Will Phil be facing his food heaven Thai flavoured lobster with herb-dressed peas instead of mayo, or his food house, an interesting one, or his food hell banoffee tart. Go along to the website now and have your say. Right, Philip. So this is a big celebratory dish.
It is indeed. Lamb dolma, and yeah, basically it's a real, you know, celebratory dish. And it's something we have on special occasions.
Okay.
And I love it. I love it. It's got theatre, it's got flavour, and it's just got everything that a main course dish should have.
And this is found all over Iraq, is it?
Yeah, so the uniqueness of this, so dolma in general is, you know, found over the Middle East, Mediterranean, Balkans, but this particular kind of way we're doing it, the onion shells is very unique to Iraqi dolma.
Okay.
And the spice blend. We're using our own family spice baharat mix.
Okay.
Similar to a garam masala.
Right.
And yeah, basically it's they're the two most unique things that make this dish Iraqi. So the lamb chops, we can use lamb ribs, lamb shoulder, lamb neck, but we're just going to poach these best end lamb chops.
Why are you doing that?
Just it's basically to remove the impurities and the actual broth of the dolma. I'm just going to wash my hands. That we cook the liquid in.
Yeah.
It's important that it's clean and the flavors all sing.
Okay, so this will, when you poach meat, it throws up a certain amount of scum.
That's
for
it.
a better word.
That's it.
So that's, sorry Jane, it's true. You know,
Yeah.
It's what you get on the top of stocks. So then, by getting rid of that, then you don't have that in your finished sauce, is that
basically, right? There might be a few people at home thinking I'm massacring best end lamb chops, but when you try it, you'll see.
Yeah.
So basically, the onion shells now, so this is, again, just to reiterate, this is a very unique part of the dish. We stuff the onions, and how we do that is we just, as I've just done, top and tail on each side, a slit down the middle, not going all the way through, just the halfway point.
Yeah.
And then we just poach them in some water. And basically what happens is the heat from the pan will just open up and soften the onions, and you'll see the layers coming away.
Okay.
And it just allows for us to stuff them. Okay, so while that's cooking, I'm now going to move on to my actual dolma mix. So many things going on. I thought I'd make my life complicated on my debut. So family spice blends.
Okay.
Usually a secret.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. On the BBC website. We've got cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, black pepper, pimento, and rose.
Right.
And that's all just going to go in. I'm just dry mixing it first of all, just to make sure all the spices and flavours, you know, go and blend well.
Sorry, was that rose?
Rose petals, yeah.
Oh, right.
Dehydrated rose petals.
Righto.
It really adds a nice fragrance to the dish. But just background, it's not very like heavy.
And every family would have their own version of this.
Yeah, like many families across Iraq would have their own baharat, their own family spice blend. So yeah, lamb goes in. The rice has been soaked. We're using basmati rice here, but you can also use long grain rice. Pudding, rice pudding's amazing for this dish.
Is it?
It cooks really well.
So just soaked, not cooked at all?
Just soaked, yeah, raw. We're going to do the cooking later on.
How long will you soak it for?
Overnight or just a few hours. But yeah, often we just have it done overnight.
Okay.
And then yeah, just drain and wash until it's clear. So the dry ingredients are in, the rice, the lamb mince, the spice blend. We're going to add now some tamarind.
Okay.
Again, this is just like a real kind of sour, there's a real sweet and sour thing going on with this dish.
Yeah. And
pomegranate molasses.
Wow. James, the concentration on your face is terrifying me.
Sorry. I mean, could you sort of mix this all together and then leave it overnight again, just so that all the flavours come?
Definitely. And even after we cook it, many people say dolma tastes better the next day.
Shepherd's pie, so.
Right? So.
Quite right.
Shepherd's pie, Iraqi dolma. Let's see it. So yeah, we're just mixing it. As you can see, it's a little bit dry, so we're just going to add some water.
So just mix enough to bring it all together.
That's it.
Now this is on your menu at Juma Kitchen down in Borough Market.
It is indeed.
Set this up in November 2019.
2019,
okay.
yeah.
Your timing is impeccable.
Yeah, three months of trading and then
Yeah.
A little pandemic hit us.
Just a small one. And you're in finance.
I was in finance.
You weren't feeling the
before.
love for finance.
No way.
No.
Far from it. I'm happy now. I'm smiling. I'm constantly exhausted.
Yeah.
Due to work, but yeah, I'm in a great place, and yeah, flying the flag for Iraqi cuisine, and just, you know.
Well, you're real. As you say, you're flying the flag for this, because this is a largely an unknown quantity. I mean, I was chatting to Jane earlier.
Yeah.
Neither of us know literally anything.
Yeah, that's, you know, in a way that's music to my ears, because I want to do something about that. The food is too delicious for people not to know about this cuisine,
right.
And it really is. The spicing, everyone's familiar with, as I shared with the spice blend earlier.
Yeah.
You know, there's massive influence from India, but it's just, I guess, when you don't know it, you're not going to do it. So hopefully.
What are the other specialities you do? Are these little dumplings? Is that right?
Kubba, yeah. So the stall at Borough Market. So this actual dish is actually running on al fresco. So we're doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night lates, and the dolma's on there. But the actual Monday to Saturday lunchtime service, we specialise in Iraqi kubba.
Okay.
And these are basically handcrafted, handmade Iraqi dumplings. A labour of love, but again, just absolutely delicious.
Now, let's just look at this recipe here. So you've got vine leaves, and this is the mix that you were just putting together. Yeah,
so the mix I had behind me has been sitting for a good few hours to let all those spices, the pomegranate molasses, the tamarind, all to blend and really marry nicely.
Okay.
Vine leaves, when you're rolling them, just make sure you have the vein facing towards you. So when you do roll, you've got a clean, you know, edge.
Sure.
And we've got some baby peppers that I've just done a little slit into. The baby peppers are really nice because basically they're small and they're manageable, but as with most dolma dishes, you can stuff anything, you know, like courgettes, baby aubergines, tomatoes.
Vine leaves easy to get hold of?
The jarred, these are jarred from most, I guess.
Okay.
Shops. I'm not sure if the supermarkets have them, but
do they bags? You'll know.
Yeah, they do have them in the supermarkets. Do you have to rinse them quite well? Are they in a brine?
Yeah, they are in a brine. Just rinse them with some like warm water. It doesn't have to be boiling. But if you can get fresh, by all means, please do.
Right. Okay.
And similar process, just blanch them to get rid of any creepy crawlies or anything like that.
Nice.
Yeah, very tasty. Garnish.
So would this be the main event, or would this be part of a collection of dishes?
Oh, we are feeders. So yeah, this dish will be definitely a main event. However, there will be many different dishes alongside this dish.
Right.
That you know, we don't do things by half. Put it that way. It's always a big occasion.
A traditional mealtime, would it be over sort of hours?
Yeah, definitely. You're at the dinner. No. You're at the dinner table for a long time, and I think that's something very beautiful.
Is that how you grew up eating as well?
Yeah. Well, Dad's Iraqi side, Mum's English,
right.
Irish nana. So yeah, it's been beautiful having both cultures, to be honest, and a nice mix. Okay, so back to it. So the lamb is nicely poached off. I'm going to just take this aside. And here is the lamb that we have poached and cooled. Okay. We're now going to layer our pot. And just if I can just show you on the onions, you can just start to see the onions coming away.
Okay.
And that's exactly what we want. You know,
so you're softening them to the point where you can sort of peel them without ripping. Exactly that. So we've got the lamb chops going in the bottom of the pan. Are you cooking? Are you quite?
Not bad.
Quite experimental. Is this sort of thing you?
Well, yeah, I'll never go at that. Probably, yeah.
Good man.
Yeah. Why not?
Have you got a signature dish?
Roast dinner.
What roast? It's a
English breakfast, roast dinner.
It's a tough one, I think. Roast dinner.
And anything with mince.
You love mince? Do you love a bit of mince?
Love a bit.
Good, safe hands. So these are the
Interestingly,
onions.
you didn't choose mince as one of your events. You chose lobster.
No. Well, there you go. Well, my wife doesn't eat seafood or shellfish, so when I come out, I always ask for it because I'm not going to get it at home.
So Matt, I just really want to show.
yes,
No,
sure.
you're fine. The onions. This is how they are. They're nice and flexible,
Yep.
and you can just put them in that.
I've never seen stuff like that.
Yeah, the little nook, and then roll it over,
Okay.
and it's all good. So obviously, we're just going to start layering the pan now. So vine leaves at the bottom. You do want to try and make it as snug as possible.
Yeah.
So because it's going to be boiling. So obviously with the boiling, there's going to be movement in the pan. So you just need to make sure that if it is all loose, they're going to fall apart. So you want to make sure that they're nicely snug. This is such a mini version. Like,
how big do they do?
Just like
Whopper.
just very big. So like to do a small one,
Right.
it's pretty.
It's a lot of work though, isn't it?
It is the whole
labour of love.
It really is. The whole cuisine. Yeah, the majority of the cuisine, I'd say, really is quite labour intensive. But those traditions and those techniques, in my opinion, have to be preserved. Like we can't lose that. Especially considering hardly anyone knows about the cuisine. So,
is there a lot of kind of one pot dishes like this?
Yeah, we've got our own biryani, obviously influenced from India.
Yeah.
There's maklooba, which is the upside down rice with the aubergine.
Okay.
So yeah, we've got plenty. Okay, so I think we're in a good place. For this, we're just going to add some liquid. So pomegranate molasses. Is this salt, Matt?
I believe that was
a little test. Let's have a
I'm new to these.
Very, very generous on the salts. And then some sliced garlic. And again, all of these flavors, we just want to have in the background. And finally, some water.
And how long does this cook for then?
That will cook for like high heat for around 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then like take it down for a simmer for around 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a lot of liquid.
No, around for a small pot as well, around an hour and 15.
Okay. Okay. I thought this was going to be like a 3-4 hour affair. But...
Yeah. So this is been cooking, obviously earlier, but usually you use this and just press that down to have, and I believe we're ready to serve.
Excellent.
So I'm just gonna shimmy some stuff
this is
away.
the dramatic bit where it could all go over the floor.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt. My debut.
You did so well.
I was until now.
No pressure on debut.
Debut. Lemon juice as well. I have forgotten the lemon juice. So just a squeeze of lemon juice in the pan.
So it's quite, the whole dish is quite sharp.
Yeah. And it cuts through those spices.
Nice.
Okay, so
go for it.
Yeah.
If I may. Again, the pot usually is so much bigger than
Oh, hello,
this.
drum roll. Good luck. All right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's time to relax. And we usually reveal this at the dinner table itself. Without any...
Oh, very nice.
I just burnt myself as well, that's nice.
Biryani kind of way.
Yeah. So,
right, remind us what that is.
Iraqi lamb dolma.
Fantastic. Okay, right, you serve it up.
I will do.
I'll go up the wine. So while that's being served, Hels, what do we got?
Oh, yeah. We're back on.
So for this one, I had a bit of a heads up actually that Philip likes a Cote de Rhone because I was in Borough Market last Friday, so I went to dupe the stall and got my dolma and took it home with me on the train and had it at home.
Did you eat it on the train?
No, but the whole carriage smelled amazing, and somebody did ask me what I had in there. I can't share it here, sorry. It was amazing. Anyway, I've got a red that is based on the same blend as a Cote de Rhone. So you've got Grenache, Syrah and Mourvedre in there. But it's actually from the Languedoc, from La Clappe, which is a Languedoc cru, so like a really good spot.
Thank you.
It's Chateau Le Negli. Now, it's £12, and normally, until now, this has only really been available in restaurants. but now the co-op have got some. They also make a really lovely rosé, but I love this red. It's aged in oak for a year. It just sits with the lamb and the spices. The vineyards, you can see the sea from the vineyards, so there's a freshness about it as well. It just really worked with the dolma, which was gorgeous.
Isn't it? Beautiful.
Good, isn't it?
Lovely. I've never had a poached lamb before, but it's just melt in the mouth.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Yeah, gorgeous.
It's so delicious. And those onions just melt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't they?
Very unique as well. So
It's really good. That wine's lovely, House.
yeah, must go with it.
It's really
And
hot,
this is,
isn't it?
and we need to crack on and get some of this because it's in short supply, is it?
Well, there's not lots and lots of it, so if you see it, get some, definitely. It's
Right.
really, really
Honestly, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
You can come again.
Lovely.
Wine's lovely.
A few weeks ago, we asked you to